Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to manifest the love that you may be thinking of, a love that has come into your life recently, or to manifest a love that you are looking forward to. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what loving messages are around you, energy coming towards you. Call in our spirit guides. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to hear today? I am listening for you now. I have peace. I breathe deeply, knowing all is well in the universe. Peace of mind. That's something that I say, you know, if I have peace of mind, I have it all. I want peace. Some of you are not living a peaceful life. You are really struggling with either people in your life that are taking energy away from you, causing drama, chaos, crazy. So you need to have that peace. And when you don't have that peace, it just affects all areas of your life, not just your emotional state. It starts to affect your physical body. You don't feel good. You're depressed. You don't want to do anything, you know, so you want to make sure that you take care of yourself first. And it starts with the energy that's around you. It really does. Surround yourself with people that deserve to be in your presence. A breakthrough. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. I like this sense of breaking through, that wherever you are today, if you're not where you want to be, it doesn't mean that that's where you're going to stay. One of my favorite things to say is that it's just temporary. You're not going to stay where you are forever. We're always in motion. We're always moving. So Spirit's letting you know that there's limitless love, light, and joy. There's infinite love, light, and joy. So we all have the ability to reach it, to attain it. Action. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. You can see she's got like a little arrow shooting at the star, and I'm going to get that star. I'm going to reach that dream. So, but I'm going to do it through action. It's not going to be handed to me. We know that. Spirit will meet us halfway. They'll put people in front of us to help us. But we've got to do the work also. We have to know that the things that we want, we have to kind of go out there and get them. I know there's divine timing, but Spirit wants you to do the work as well. Spirit, please share with me. What is it coming towards me? What is this breakthrough? What is it that you have for us? I have a Judgment. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Nine of Pentacles. And I have an Ace of Wands. I have a feeling the breakthrough is passion coming into your life. Somebody that you're passionate about. Somebody that opens you up to, I want more, Spirit just said. So I want to spend more time with this person. I want to get to know them more. I want to understand where this connection is going. What is this connection? But I definitely feel this I want more energy. And it starts with passion. It starts with attraction, chemistry. It starts with just one look, they're saying. So somebody just looks at you one time and they are ready to say, hey, who are you? Just one look starts it all. It really feels that simple. I know it's not that easy, but that's how it feels. I also want you to believe that you're strong enough to know that this is good for you or it's not. Okay, you're looking for peace in your life. You're trying to surround yourself with an energy of someone that brings you more peace, not chaos, not high maintenance, not drama. So you are a good judge of character. And sometimes you don't give yourself credit for that. A lot of us have a tendency to say, but I keep picking the wrong people. You are a good judge of character, and Spirit has shown you what works for you and what doesn't work for you. The type of person you can live with and the type of person you can't live with. So I want you to look at that. I want you to understand that you know better than you think. You definitely have a good sense of, you know, who's out there and what it is that you need. So don't second guess your choices. Okay. If it's not somebody who you feel like it's in alignment with you, then it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be in your life. Spirit, tell me more. I have a shy guy. Maybe somebody a little bit more introverted. Maybe somebody that isn't like somebody that you've dated, or somebody that is not the type of person that you usually date, but they're perfect for you. I'm still heartbroken over my ex. Some of you could still be struggling with, I'm having a hard time. I'm still trying to move on. You can move on and heal at the same time as being interested in someone else. It doesn't mean that you are wanting to go back to your ex. It doesn't mean that you aren't ready to move on with your life. You have the capability of having multiple emotions at the same time. I have infatuation. I'm infatuated with you. I always love that feeling. I can see the roses growing. I can see they're blooming. This feels like I want to get my arms around you. So you've got somebody who I feel like from the moment that they saw you, there was this instant infatuation. And I think maybe it's mutual. I'm going to say mutual. I feel like you're daydreaming about them also. So I think that it's very mutual. Infatuation, beautiful. Your knight will soon march in. I love that. So am I ready for this? It depends on how, you know, what stage you're at with getting over somebody. If you're not ready, you're not ready. But if you're feeling that, I think I could move forward. I want to give this person a chance. I want to see where this goes. Then give them a chance, because I do feel like there's a mutual attraction. I do feel like we're daydreaming about each other. And it could be just enough for you to get over this person and start the rest of your life. Spirit just said, start the rest of your life. That's nice. I've been looking for someone to have fun with no strings attached. We don't want that. You have a good judge of character. You're going to know the player when you see it. You're going to know the person who only wants one thing. Just if that's not something you're interested in, then you just say, I'm sorry, you've got the wrong person. Let's talk. I'm ready to talk. I want to get to know you. There's that rose again. I feel connected to these roses today for some reason. So let's talk. Somebody coming forward, wanting to get to know you. And I think that's, I feel like that's just the beginning, you know, so it's somebody new. Spirit, please share with me. Your knight will soon march in. I like that. I have a high priestess. I have a wheel of fortune. I have a king of pentacles. And I have a fool. This is definitely a new beginning. You can see it's a new beginning. It's also somebody that the King of Pentacles came into me as somebody that I can trust. I feel at least that I feel like I can trust them. Whether it could be, you know, sometimes you trust people because of the type of work that they do. You know, they're a teacher, you know, they're a nurse, they're a doctor, they're a police officer, you know, so sometimes there's a sense of, you know what, this person's pretty decent to begin with, just based on the work that they're doing. So there's a sense of, I can trust this person. I know that this person is pretty secure within themselves. They're secure financially. They're hardworking. They have built up their own life, something like that. So I do feel like you can trust this person as far as security, and what they're saying to you is true about what they do for work or what it is that, you know, they have or don't have. So, and then I definitely feel this new beginning. I mean, this feels that I'm ready to get this thing started, that I'm glad that I met you. I'm glad that we both are starting to feel the same way. I'm excited about the chemistry. I'm excited about where this could go. I also feel like I want to say I'm excited about your past for some reason. So it could be that you have been in other relationships and you have experience in relationships, or you've been in long-term relationships. Some people like that. They want to be with somebody who this isn't their first time being in a relationship. They know what it takes to be in a relationship. So I do feel like I really am interested in knowing where this goes, and I want to get this thing started. I do feel that. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to know today? Let's see. I have 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. And you could say that about anything. You know, anytime you start anything, you know, it's a feeling of it can work or it can't work out. But you've got to get in that boat. You know, you see the boat and it's like, if I don't get in the boat, I'll never know. So half the battle is being willing or having the willingness to try. That's where Spirit said, meet me halfway, put the action in. So maybe this is the person you're supposed to be with, but we don't know that yet. We just know that there's this infatuation. We know that there's chemistry. So we have a 50-50 chance of this could be, you know, something more. I have a bedroom. Intimacy, love affair. Okay. Daydreaming about you. Sensual pleasure. So this person may be daydreaming about sleeping with you, but if they are I want to have just fun, and they're only looking for the bedroom, they're only looking for a physical partner, that's not what you're looking for. So the 50-50 just went in the other direction. You know your morals, you know your values, you know what you want. So you're a grown-up. You know how to say no to somebody who that's all they want. I have changing. At this time, a situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. Lots of anything could happen. You're right. This feeling, it can go either way. And there's always that, but it really is, you know, these cards are kind of, you know, up in the air. But I think that's the feeling when you meet anybody. It's this, yeah, I'm attracted to this person. I think this person's really interesting. I'm really glad that I met this person. I feel that they've got a good head on their shoulders, or they are, you know, that they're doing pretty well for themselves. So they're probably a halfway decent person. But it is up in the air when we start with anyone. I have still refinement, taste, culture, infusion. Okay. It develops over time. It develops over time. So we don't know right out of the gate, and we need to give this time, like a fine wine, like a fine alcohol that has to, you know, kind of cure, I guess, over time. But it is this feeling of, I don't know right out of the gate, but the one thing I do know is I'm not just looking for a casual relationship. So there's things that you do know, and there's things that you don't know, and that's okay. I have a sunflower at the bottom of my deck. Look for sunflowers today. Look for this joy, positivity. I love this. Happiness, cheerfulness, spiritual growth, vitality, warmth, abundance, and good luck. So I do want you to look for that. Sometimes that sunflower just jumps out at me, and I just feel like it's always the biggest, brightest flower in the garden. And maybe there's a feeling that you jumped out at this person, that you're just different. You shine, you're above and beyond, you know, you just stand out in the crowd, all of those things. Spirit, when is this love happening around us? Any timelines, birthday months, anything you want to share with me at this time? I have springtime. Okay, technically we're still in the springtime. It's sprouting, seedlings coming up. I have summer, heading into summer. Love is blooming in the summer, spending some time together. When you release the resistance, when you let go and just have a good time and stop worrying about, is it 100% guarantee? Is this the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with before I even start? No, we have a 50-50 chance in the beginning, and a smart way to look at it. This year, we're going to be, maybe we'll be together with this person this year with fireworks and this feeling of chemistry. So there could be great chemistry here. Bottom of the deck I have in a few days. Gorgeous. So that would be really, really exciting. Let's just get a couple of love messages, Spirit, future love messages, confirmation love messages. What is it that you want us to know? I want to follow you through all time and all universes. I love that. So a little bit of a soulmate energy, traveling together, different time periods. You are my star who outshines all others. That sunflower feeling, that you're different, you're special, you're unique, you stand out. I saw myself in you the first seconds I laid eyes on you. And they did say just one look starts it all. So I do feel like this person instantly was attracted to you. I feel like there's going to be that kind of instant chemistry in this connection. And I do want to create with you, whether it's I want to create a family, a life, a home. Let's see where this goes. So it could, the positive side of the 50-50 equation could turn into a lifetime together. So we're going to put this out into the universe. As always, I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, if you would please check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I'll put the link in the description and in the comments. We'll see you all again real soon.